Good morning, students. Myself Manish Agarwal. Today we will discuss the topic of circulatory system. Circulatory system is a system in the body which circulates something. That's why called circulatory system. It is an organ system in the body comprised of different organs. Various organs are heart, lungs, blood vessels. These are involved in the circulation of the blood. And another circulation is the lymph circulation, which is another topic. So presently in today's session, I will discuss the circulation of the blood in the body. Thus, for the ease of the circulation of the blood in the body, our human body, made up of different types of organ, which together constitute organ system, and various organs together perform the circulation of the blood. So, heart, lung, and blood vessels, these organs comprise the circulatory organ system, for which it uses for the circulation of the blood. These all functions together for the circulation of the blood in the body. So, when we talk about the circulatory system, it is better pronounced as circulatory organ system. Circulatory organ system, yeah, circulatory system. Circulatory system. The system which circulates the blood is circulatory system. And what is circulated? Circulated is the blood. Blood is circulated in the circulatory system. So what is the blood? First of all, what is the blood? Blood is a tissue. Blood is a tissue and it is a connective tissue which is made up of different types of elements and different types of cells. Blood, our entire body is made up of different types of cells, and different cells comprise different tissues. Separate cells and separate tissues are there in the body, and blood is the part of the connective tissue. Why it is called connective? When the blood connects the entire body, it reaches up to every cell of the body. That's why it is called connective tissue. When it is connecting something, it is joining something. That's why blood is called connective tissue. And it is a special type of connective tissue. So, in humans, circulatory system have, first of all, heart, H-E-A-R-T, heart. If this is the first organ of the circulatory system. And second, blood vessel. Heart, what is the function of heart? It pumps the blood. It pumps the blood like a motor, like a pump, water pump. Its only function is the pumping the blood into the entire body. Just as a water pump circulates or transfers water from one place to another. As such, the heart also pumps the blood. But in what it pumps the blood? It pumps the blood in the blood vessel. It pumps the blood in the blood vessel. So, blood vessels are circulated or blood vessels are scattered in every part of the body and reaches up to every cell of the body. Blood vessel reaches up to every cell of the body. So, heart pumps the blood in the blood vessels. Blood vessels are of two types. First of all, arteries, A-R-T-E-R-I-E-S, arteries, and B is veins, V-E-I-N-S. Heart pumps the blood in the blood vessels, and blood vessels are of two types. One is artery and another is vein. Artery circulates pure blood. Arteries circulate pure blood in the body, while veins circulate impure blood. And correctly called, arteries supply pure blood to the body, while veins collect impure blood from the body. Arteries supply pure blood to the body, and veins collect impure blood from the body, and these purification, impure blood and pure blood purification part completes in another organ which is called lungs. 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 So purification organ is lung, circulatory organ is arteries and veins, pumping part is heart. Together constitute circulatory organ system. So through this, the blood, pure blood supplies in the body, impure blood collects from the body and reaches up to the lungs. Lungs then purify it and again transfer to the heart, and heart transfer it to the blood vessel. This system goes on accordingly and synchronizing. Synchronizing means each and every step is on the time, and when this controls, the entire process is controlled by the pumping of our heart. Our heart, the timing of the pumping of the heart controls the flow of the blood, impure or pure, in the blood vessels. Another topic, in complex system, in complex human, we are the complex organism, we are the multicellular organism, we have the complex system other than the sponges and coelenterate, where there is no complexity in the body organization. Simple body, sponge, simple thalloid, simple cellular body, and coelentrates, very simple body. So circulation, the part is done by only flowing the water inside their cavity. Water flows and all the requirement of the body of the circulation completes by it. But when we talk about the blood is a connective tissue. Blood is a connective tissue. So why we circulating the blood in the entire body? Why we circulate? What is the purpose of the circulation of the blood? As we know, the blood have certain important constituents. First of all, nutrients. Blood have nutrients, that is what we eat. What we eat convert into nutrients and body absorb that part, and these all transfer and passes in the bloodstream. Whatever we eat, it passes in the form of nutrient in the bloodstream, and whatever the excretory product or metabolic waste of the body also poured in the blood. That's why when we talk about the pure blood passes nutrient and oxygen to the entire body. Circulation passes, as we breathe in, oxygen come in, passes it to the blood, and then blood carries the oxygen. Pure blood carries the oxygen. Pure blood carries the oxygen, and also the nutrient in the pure blood, which reaches to the cellular level. Each cell given nutrient and oxygen. Further, after metabolism, when we get energy, the cell deliver the metabolic waste, nitrogenous waste to the blood, and also CO2. These two waste products have to be transfer out from the body. That's why body collect the impure blood, all the impurities of the body, either it is CO2 or metabolic waste, nitrogenous waste, collect the entire waste from cells and pour it to the veins. I have said veins contain impure blood. Now these all impurities and nitrogenous waste collected by the veins reaches to the other parts of the body and finally in the lungs, and also transfer the metabolic waste to the kidney and the gaseous waste to the lungs. Gaseous waste reaches to the lungs and nitrogenous waste reaches to the kidney, and kidney wash out the nitrogenous waste and lungs wash out CO2. So this is the purpose of the circulation of the blood. First of all, transfer of nutrient and oxygen to the cell, collect nitrogenous waste and carbon dioxide from the cell, and all the cells create CO2 as the byproduct or the final product of the respiration. When the CO2 is collected, it is washed out by the lungs, and nitrogenous waste collected, washed out by the kidney. This is the function or purpose of the circulation of the blood. That's why blood is called a connective tissue, because it connects each and every cell of the body in a synchronized manner, which is controlled by the palpitation and the pumping of the heart. Heart controls the entire circulation. Now, what is the blood? What is the constituent of blood? Blood have 55% plasma. One is the thing is called plasma. Blood have 55% plasma and 45% formed element. It means liquid part is 50% and solid part is 45% of the blood. Total blood, suppose we take 100 ml of the blood, so there will be 50% part of that blood will be plasma and 45% part of the blood will be the formed element. Now we will discuss each and every part. First of all, plasma. Plasma is the liquid part of the blood and it constitutes 90 to 92% water. 90 to 92% water and 8% protein and minerals and other substance. 90 to 92% of the plasma is water, while 8% is the protein, minerals and other dissolved substance.